Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Rich here with Rich50Death Gaming, and today I will be starting a new series, Pokemon Glazed version series. This is a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald, and I think it should be a lot of fun. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I hope that everything's going well. I just got done with the 4th of July yesterday, and today will be Friday, so we're heading straight into the weekend. It's been a great week. Great month. It's been a great year so far. Hope everybody else feels the same way. Really excited to be coming back with more videos. I finally upgraded. I now have a microphone, as some of you can tell, I would hope. But yeah, in all of my other Pokemon series, I didn't have a microphone. I tried to use a little cheaper headset for my Borderlands series that I tried out, but it really wasn't what I was looking for, the microphone. So I ended up going out and getting a pretty good one. I think it's working pretty well so far. So the first thing I'd like to talk about this game is clearly the story here. You can see it's looking a little bit different, starting off a lot different than most Pokemon games. Here there are two universes, and so far what we've seen is the two are crossing over, and that's exactly what just happened. We ourselves crossed over into what is known as the human universe. It is a lot like ours here in the real world, that is. In the Pokemon universe, they obviously have Pokemon, and it's crossing over with the regular universe where they don't have Pokemon. So our job here obviously is going to be to stop it from happening. More than likely there's going to be some other team involved, obviously messing with, you know, crazy strong Pokemon, making these things happen. So it's going to be our job to stop them from doing what they want to do, and stop things from crossing over and bring them back and things like that. So as we can see here, we start off with the Gen 4 starters, Shinx and Riolu. This game introduces Pokemon all the way up to Gen 4, and I'll be choosing Chimchar as my starter. Chimchar is probably by far my favorite starter, in Gen 4 that is. I think my second favorite would probably be Turtwig. Turtwig is pretty cool, and Torterra, the big turtle continent, I really like that. That's pretty cool. I really like the way they were portrayed in the Detective Pikachu movie, when they ended up growing to the really big forms from the experiments. I thought that was really cool. They had the whole mountains on their back. Alright, so we have to go down and investigate. Seems like we have a Pikachu and a Pokeball here. Nice little potion. Okay, so the Pikachu is attacking our parents. How? What a coincidence, huh? So now we have our first battle. I'm sure this will go like most Route 1 battles. Scratch, growl, tail wag, leer, that kind of stuff. Those kinds of things. Yep, more growls. Alright, so nothing too major to worry about. Okay, so they have us some gifts here. Running shoes. Alright, so what did he get us? Experience share, alright. So that's an extremely useful item, especially early on. The batteries for a wall clock, which we obviously can't use on an adventure. Thanks anyways, Dad. Really appreciate it. At least you tried. World's okayest dad. Alright, so let's see. We don't have any Pokeballs yet, so we can't get any catches. Alright, Rattata. Very Route 1-ish. Now we are, as Professor Willow said, we are on the way to the inventor. He will more than likely give us our Pokédex and help us progress forward. He'll give us some kind of, you know, objective, something to do to help. Ooh, that's not good. To help progress the story, that is. So, I guess the next town over? Okay, this is definitely a character here, black hair, red spikes. Percy with his Cyndaquil, okay. Alright, now we have another battle. So this guy's probably gonna be one of our rivals. So one thing I haven't talked about yet is the region that we're in. We're actually not in a region that's in any of the other Pokemon games. It is the Tunod region, and it's completely new. It was introduced by the game developer in this game. This is his stuff. As we can see, there's a lot of new assets. Clearly, he brought back the Gen 4 sprites and things to the Gen 3 games, to the GBA game. I think he's done a fantastic job with it. Brand new sprite here. I think that's Gary's model, just with different stuff over it, if I'm not mistaken. And then our sprite looks great. This is, I think his name is Brandon, whatever his name is, from Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. But he's just got other texture on it, and it also looks good. The Pikachu was another sprite that with this scarf. That was something that was introduced in this game. A lot of good things. Ooh, a pulse. That may be a Pokemon worth coming back and getting. But yeah, there's a lot of things in this game that are new, and they definitely look good. So as we can see here, this is our world map, and looks like yeah, it looks like this is a entirely different region over here. It says the Johto seafloor. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up. Let's heal up, and then we will look for the inventor's house. Or building, I should say. Probably wouldn't be looking for his house. I think we would find him more in like an establishment. Not quite like this. This is like a Pokemart here. And let's buy a few of these. Let's buy 5. Yes, that will work. So now we have 6. Kind of forgot that we had one, to be completely honest. That's alright. Alright, so this seems like fancy pants building. Ah, and here we are. Okay, sorry, Juice guy. Won't disturb you while you're working. Professor Willow sent you an email a short while ago. I have your Pokédex, alright. And we got Pokeballs, nice. There are wonderful ruins in Milkshake Swamp that I'd love to observe, but I'd feel much safer within the Escort. Can I come with me? Alright, so here we have our next objective. Going to the Milkshake Swamp. Here we have some clowns blocking the way. Team Fusion. So this is This must be the enemy, not the enemy, but the Pokemon team that we're working against in this game. Blake, 2-9 Elite 4. I think he said he had a Darkrai, so that's pretty cool. So it's good to see that they introduced a lot of the Gen 4 Pokemon and didn't just sprinkle some in here and there. It seems like they went for a lot of the big names, starters. Now we have Darkrai, so let's see what else they have. Maybe we can see some Gen 4 Pokemon in here. Okay, a Venipede. Nice. Not killed. And burned. Please don't die. Poison Sting. Please don't poison me. Okay, good. Alright, so this should be a fairly easy catch now. So, Venipede itself was actually introduced in Gen 5. So we have at least up to Gen 5 Pokemon in this game. So that's pretty cool. I really enjoy that. I think the more diverse the Pokemon are in a game, the better it is, personally. I think it gives us a lot more options of how to spread out our team between the different generations. So it's Quiet Nature, Poison Point, that's a really good ability, excuse me. Bug Poison, 1 HP. Okay, so nothing too crazy on it, but I've never used a Venipede or anything of the sort, any of the other evolutions. I know it evolves into Whirlipede, and to be honest, I can't remember what the third evolution is, so I can't tell you what it is. Now we have a Krogunk here. Krogunk's a really cool Pokemon, and Toxicroak is really cool as well, but I don't think having 2 poison types and 2 fighting types would really be, oh, of course we missed, would really be beneficial for us, especially early on. And we're poisoned. Perfect. Alright, so let's see if we can finish this off. We'll run down to the Pokemon Center. Yep, I know we're poisoned. And Chimchar fainted. Alright, well, good thing this isn't a Nuzlocke. Otherwise, there goes the starter right there. Okay, so guessing that this is the Milkshake Swamps. Definitely gonna be like the forest areas. So you can see a lot of poison types. Probably some bugs in here, if I were to guess. Definitely seems like there's a lot of Krogunks. Well, we've only encountered 3 Pokemon, so I can't really say. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so we have a bug catcher here. For the love of bugs, yeah. I figured you'd say something like that. So Caterpie, alright. Classic bug Pokemon. Probably won't stand much of a chance, as we can see. Alright, Venipede's now level 6. Weedle. Okay. Now we're level 8. Good. So guys, if you're still around and you want to, why don't you go ahead and drop a comment down below and tell me what your favorite region is. For me personally, I enjoy the Hoenn region. The Hoenn region was the first region that I played with Gen 3. I started off with Ruby and Sapphire, and later on, when the game came out, I ended up getting Emerald. I even played Fire Red and Leaf Green at the same time that I played the other Gen 3 games. So I was introduced to Gen 1 and Gen 3 to begin with from the start, which is really cool. One thing that I have never played is Gen 2. Even though one of my favorite Pokemon comes from Gen 2, that Pokemon being Umbreon. Umbreon's my favorite of the evolutions, and Umbreon is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. That coming from the game, not Pokemon Coliseum, but Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. That was also a very early game for me. I had it on the GameCube, and me and my uncle played it a lot together, and that was always the Pokemon that I would go with. That's something that I wish that the Pokemon Company would kind of try and do again, is maybe go for the open world games like that. And it seems like they're going back to that with Pokemon Sword and Shield, so that's really exciting, because I really enjoyed the Pokemon XD game, and when I watched the Pokemon Coliseum game, I really enjoyed that too. The way they did it, they put a real emphasis on the kind of open worldness of it. I know it wasn't very open world, but it was more open world than the traditional Pokemon games that we had, and it was just, I thought it blended very well with everything that was going on, and I really enjoyed the games. Rollout, nice. I really also enjoyed the aspect of introducing the oh man, what are they called? I don't want to call them dual battles, but the double battles with the two Pokemon. I thought bringing a real emphasis to that was a great thing, because that was introduced in Gen 3. XD was, brought in shortly after Gen 3 came out, and I thought it was such a cool concept. Like, it blew me away to be able to play with these Pokemon, and to have like certain Pokemon play really well together and other Pokemon not really mesh out. They just had certain dynamics to certain Pokemon, the way they work together. I just really enjoyed that. And I also really enjoyed the starting Pokemon. You started off with an Eevee, which wasn't like any other game. You could catch a Teddiursa very early on, which was a very strong Pokemon, offensively speaking, as it could hit very hard. And I would always choose an Umbreon as my evolution, so I had a very good dynamic of defense and offense, because as some of you may know, Umbreon's a very defensive Pokemon, physically and especially defensive. And Ursaring could hit very hard physically, so I think it brought a very cool dynamic to the way that I played the game, and I would have to kind of build around those two focal points, because I would have to have another Pokemon that could hit especially, so I would always lean towards the Houndour, and later on down the line the Houndoom when I could get them, and I just really enjoyed that. So let's see. Alright, so we got the ruins up here. We've been running for about 20 minutes now, so thank you everybody for sticking around. I really hope you enjoy the episode. I really hope that you enjoy the series that I put out. If you do like it, drop a comment, a like, subscribe if you want to for more content. Let me know, give me some feedback, and I hope you all have a great day.